Mr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, I put it to you that the theft of the Jamaican beaches from the Jamaican people and the denial of access to the Jamaican people and your subsequent lies and gaslighting are all rooted in racism, colorism, historical inequities deeply rooted in segregation and racial discrimination and exclusion.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose, and in this one, Dvnce of the People's National Party Dayton Campbell rubbishes Nesta Morgan's near completion for Troy Bridge. As well as KABU sends serious questions directed to Prime Minister Andrew Holness as it pertains to our beaches. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, ABR family, please to go over to Martha Couponing Foundation and support this movement. This foundation packs barrels and sends for charity to Jamaica to disperse amongst our people. So please to support it. We know that charity need funds, and this is a way for this person to get monetized on YouTube to continue this movement. I fully endorse this foundation. I fully endorse this charity. So please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. The link will be in the description as well as in the comment section. So you can just click the link and it leads you right over to the YouTube channel. Now, ABR family and viewers, the Troy Bridge has been destroyed or broken away completely since 2021. And this government has been promising that they would have fixed Troy Bridge from ever since all the way back in 2022. Now they said that they had basically, allocated $230 million to fix him. And since February 25, 2025, the Minister of Works, Nesta Morgan, says that Troy Bridge was 45% complete. Fast forward to a week ago, he said that the Troy Bridge was 60% completed, and then again he said that it is near completion. And so I have a footage here with Dvnce, Dayton Campbell, and the candidate for South Trelawney, Paul Patmore, showing us the reality on the ground. And we know that the Troy Bridge serves between Manchester and Trelawney. And I want to take a look at this.
Good afternoon, I'm Dr. Campbell, Dvnce of the PNP. I'm here with Comrade Patmore, Paul Patmore, our candidate for South Trelawney. And we are at the location of the Troy Bridge. As you can see, Paul Burke and others in the background there, trying to get their hand in the sand. Now, this is a bridge that has been down for several years, and we've heard from the government that this bridge is near completion. Now, you can judge for yourself today. I'm literally tired of arguing with the government about simple things, and so I just want for you to look and judge for yourself. Just show me. Just look at it and tell if you think this is near completion. We really need a change in government. We need an honest government that can provide effective, honest representation to the people. And so we are recommending highly that Comrade Paul Patmore should be given a chance to be the Member of Parliament for South Trelawney so that we can get real progress for the people.
Now, uno be the judge of that and tell me if that is really near completion, as what the minister stated. And when they first stated that they allocated $230 million to fix the bridge, they said that they would have gotten the job done in 6 months. And I believe this was from November, December. So we're approximately almost 6 months. And I doubt that this will be finished by next month. But tell me what you think. In this second segment, a lot of persons have been speaking on our beaches that our residents of Jamaica are deprived of access to our beaches. and that the government who is doing businesses with stakeholders from overseas where it concerns tourism basically are sell them the lands and in turn selling them the beaches. And nowhere else in the world you will have foreigners, investors coming to invest in your country and getting full access to your beaches, and our people are deprived. And so KABU, from the radio station, a journalist who I believe is very fair in her journalism, and she does it without any fear or favor. And she posed some very serious questions to the Prime Minister as it pertains to that. And even a few days ago, we seen Mark Golin getting some of these very same questions at a town hall meeting that they put on as it pertains for People's National Party, and some of the remedies that he would have had he formed the next government to govern the country of Jamaica. But I want to know if you hear KABU, and in my opinion, makes a lot of sense, the questions that she's posing at the Prime Minister, and let us see if he'll ever respond, because they will never ever go on our program, and I don't know why the Prime Minister running from, going on certain programs. But hey, him feel like him above, the truth, and someone want to know if you listen to this.
And this is pertaining to the statements he made in St. Thomas recently. I played them this morning regarding access to the beach, access to land here in Jamaica. So my first question is to Andrew Holness, and I hope someone will tell him. He's probably listening. If he's not, then I hope someone will pass it on. One of the issues, and it's really not a problem, but one of the issues that we face here at the Africa Forum is that no one from the Jamaica Labour Party will accept an invitation to come on this program, and so we have to throw these questions out like this. Matter of fact, my producer was told by Robert Morgan a few months back, probably over a year, that Andrew Holness would never come on this program. So, congratulations to all of you. But here we go. Mr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, are there no provisions in your government for the people of Jamaica to enjoy recreational spaces such as the beach without having to provide in those spaces such as the beach jobs for others? Because this is what you said. Them are going on a job, then creating a job for no, run them. That's basically what you're saying to us. So the question is, are there no provisions in your government for the people of Jamaica to enjoy recreational spaces such as the beach without having to provide in those recreational spaces such as the beach jobs for other people? Do you have any idea, Andrew Holness, of the role that recreational spaces such as the beach play in the physical, mental, social, and environmental health of a nation and its citizens, especially the second most murderous nation in the world? Do you know the extent to which recreational spaces such as the beach contribute to the quality of life of the citizens? Do you have any idea, or do you even care? Or are we just beasts of no nation, good only for your voting pleasure, and then to be discarded before you hoover us up again every 5 years or so with your mouth full of promises and lies, like an abusive husband? Questions for the Prime Minister. Andrew Holness, to what extent do you and your government allow for recreational issues to be discussed and included in your development plans for this country? Or do you even care? Question for Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica. Do you even care whether Jamaicans have access to the sea, to the beaches, and public access to the beaches from Negril Point to Morant Point? Do you even care that this access is being denied to Jamaicans? Do you even care? And yet you have the temerity, the boldness to stand up in your official capacity as Prime Minister and lie to the Jamaican people that your government is not in the business of selling beaches. I put it to you that that is semantics. Our lived experiences are otherwise. We do not have access. It means that your government is selling the beach. It is semantics. Public beaches serve a number of local and regional functions. Do you care? Do you know that in some communities, the beach has been the community park? And do you know that the reason why we're losing this kind of communal commensality and turning to scamming and all kinds of things is that over time, there has been a lack of access because of high entrance fees or just it lock off from way because government sell the land, which was Crown land, which we don't know how you get that in the first place, to be your land. Question for the Prime Minister. Do you really not know that Jamaicans are being denied access to the shoreline from Negril Point to Morant Point? Do you really not know that Jamaicans have little or no right of access to almost all of the beaches that we formerly had access to when you became Prime Minister for the first time? Or do you really not care for the truth in this matter? I invite you and Robert Morgan, your flying monkey, and your team, as our brother said from Jabem last week, to get out of your tinted SUVs, bulletproof tinted SUVs in one of the most murderous countries in the world, and walk along the coastline and see how many beaches you can access without your ID or anyone recognizing you. Question for the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, because he will not come on this program. What has caused you, a young man from the people, to take this hardline decision to sell out the people of Jamaica in the name of tourism, neoliberalism, and all kinds of isms and schisms? Question for Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Do you really not know that Jamaicans are losing both the vertical access, that is the access to the shoreline, and the lateral access along the shoreline at a rate akin to apartheid South Africa's retake of South Africa? Do you really not know that in a country such as Jamaica, the second most murderous country in the world, where living is a game of chance and a game of luck, that our beaches provide a multitude of benefits to us that could most possibly cut back and some of the domestic violence that you have? Do you not know that research has shown that beaches provide leisure in the form of recreational activities and relaxation, meditation, take our minds of the harsh times, of the hard times? That beaches improve our overall health and act as cooling circles in this high-pressured, high-stressed country? That beaches create economic opportunities from fishing to local tourism where the people are included? That beaches improve people's mental health and spiritual well-being? Do you really not know? Or is it that you do not care? Why are you gaslighting the nation? Mr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, I put it to you that the theft of the Jamaican beaches from the Jamaican people and the denial of access to the Jamaican people and your subsequent lies and gaslighting are all rooted in racism, colorism, historical inequities deeply rooted in segregation and racial discrimination and exclusion.
Go ahead, my lovely ABR family and viewers. What says you in the comment section? Say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Please get this video to at least 6,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Happy Monday. Big up on yourself. And I just want to say a happy heavenly birthday to my grandmother and big up to Pastor Ricky. Happy birthday to Pastor Ricky.